Welcome to the special edition of the podcast series, Regional Mentor Interview by Vinod Tiwari, where you will discover true motivational stories of India. To represent 34 states and 722 districts of India, there is only 90 regional mentor of change and around 5,000 plus mentor of change who are associated with the flagship initiative of Atal Tinkering Lab by Atal Innovation Mission, NITI Aayog. These intellectuals and experts have been selected for mentoring to 7,200 schools across India, where approx 5 million students are benefited directly, with a vision to cultivate 1 million children in India as narrate innovators. Mr. Vinod, the host of the show, is also a regional mentor of change for Gujarat State, a best-selling author, international speaker, engineering director, an influencer, solar expert awardee, a strategic thinker, and has been referred to as a magician of words. He is truly a professor of success principles from the University of Life. In this podcast, he is going to interview one of the important regional mentors to learn about his journey, accomplishments, and ATL success till date. It would be definitely quite informative and motivating for all of us. Enjoy, and you can thank us later.
Hi ladies and gentlemen, I am Rakesh Singhal, founder and CEO RKS Wealth India. We are leading mutual fund distributor and have helped thousands of clients nationally and internationally to achieve their financial goals in last 12 years. I have been associated with Vinod for over 30 years and very proud to have sponsored all 50 episodes. Today I am very excited to be the host of Vinod's final podcast episode. All of you who had been listening this podcast knows Vinod very well, so no need to introduce him much as he has been a great student and teacher at University of Life, and being with him for over 30 years I have seen all his up and downs very closely. In this episode, being the host, now I would like to call Vinod for his interview and ask him few questions for the benefit of all our listeners. So Vinod, here is my first question to you. Are you ready? I would like to ask you, Vinod, what your thought or motive was behind initiating this great podcast series.
Oh my God, today I am the guest of my podcast series. I have hosted this podcast for last 50 episodes and today I am the guest. Anyways, thank you very much Rakesh for inviting me, and I'm very humble and thankful for being interviewed by you. So thank you Rakesh for putting a great question, and my motive behind it was to collect all the brilliant minds and putting them together at one place where every one of them can showcase their knowledge and wisdom to the world. You know Rakesh, there are millions of brilliant minds in India and majority of them are engaged with multinational companies or they are NRI. But still in India we have the best of the best minds available, and NITI Aayog took a initiative to filter them out and to bring them on a board. So I was so fortunate and I was so happy to meet all those people, but it was not possible because there are thousands and thousands of mentors in India, many mentors from each state. So finally, after a couple of years, NITI Aayog have made regional mentors from those thousands of mentors. And you know, out of those thousands of mentors, around 90 of them were become regional mentors. So my job was easy. So I thought, let me bring those cream people on one board. And one more thing, that I was so excited to learn the techniques and mentor ideas from the mentor of Tamil Nadu, from the mentor of Andhra Pradesh, from the mentor of Mumbai, from the mentor of Northeast. So this was an instrument where I could bring their wisdom and knowledge to one of the platform where I can share it with thousands of mentors, teachers, principals, students, parents, where all of us can learn together. And yes, this was my prime motive behind the initiative. Thank you.
Great Vinod, very exciting initiative. Good to know that you have interviewed around 50 regional mentors and also the mission directors of NITI Aayog. Vinod, now I would like to ask you second question. Can you provide us the success number of your 1 year journey of podcasting?
Yes, Rakesh, you know that action speaks louder than words and the numbers speaks more louder than the actions. Let me disclose the numbers. So there were around 50 episodes and those 50 episodes has been downloaded in around 42 countries. This is a big achievement. It was amazing to see that all the 6 continents have participated here and many downloads were from different cities or countries, and I was wondering that who is living there and who is downloading. I don't know. So the top 5 countries were number 1 India, number 2 USA, number 3 Germany, number 4 UAE, and number 5 was the UK. Apart from that, there were 310 cities across the globe, and yes, the top 5 cities were from India only, and the 5 top cities are Bangalore number 1, Mumbai 2nd, Delhi 3rd, Jaipur 4th, and Hyderabad was the 5th largest city who downloaded these interviews. So Rakesh, it was really very much exciting across the globe, from Europe to Asia, from North America to South America, and from Africa to Australia. So let me tell you that which were the top 5 applications where this was downloaded. Number 1 was the Buzzsprout, second was Apple Podcast, third was Spotify, fourth Google Podcasts, and fifth, no doubt it is Amazon Music. So many of the mentors were asking that how my podcast has performed, and let me tell you, all the podcast has performed very well. But let me disclose the top 5 episodes till now. So hold your breath and let me tell you, the top downloaded till now was from Miss Abhinaya Inbamani from Tamil Nadu, which was the episode number 25. The second highest downloaded episode was Mr. Akhil Damodaran from Uttarakhand, which was the episode number 1. The third highest downloaded episode was from Dr. SVAR Sastry from Andhra Pradesh, which was the episode number 43. The fourth largest downloaded episode was by Mr. Chhagan Lal from Rajasthan, which was the episode number 7. And the top 5th was by Miss Anuja Sabnis from Karnataka, which was the episode number 32. And no doubt the final episode, the 50th episode, was one of the best episode ever. So thank you, Rakesh. These were the magic numbers which you wanted to know.
Great, Vinod. Very exciting and impressive data. Happy to see it reached globally to 42 countries, including 310 cities, and millions of people would have benefited by it. All the best. Great, Vinod. I would like to ask you your third question now. Having completed this podcast series successfully, now I would like to ask you for your future goals for yourself and for India. And this is my final question to you.
So Rakesh, thank you very much for asking this very interesting question. And let me tell you that I have a very big to-do list and I'm working on a mission as well. You know that. So to mention my life journey, I actually divided it into simple steps. Like first I played 2020 of my life. So first 20 years I studied and I did my schooling and engineering diploma. And after that, the next 20 years I worked very hard in India in several companies and organizations. And after that I thought to make my profile. I thought to make my brand. And so I planned to make 10-10. The last decade I was out of India and I was working in UAE. And the next 10, which is the part of the 10-10 game, I want to explore and discover new things, and those things which are very important for the community, for the India. So this time I am on a journey to explore different things, like which has been never done before, which I've always wanted to do. Those things I am going to do and experiment now. Specifically, I will tell you that there are 3 verticals where I want to contribute my rest of the life. The first part is towards the financial literacy. So I believe that people are academically literate, but they are not financially literate. And I believe that I can make thousands and thousands of people to help them to achieve financial freedom. So this is the first part where I want to help people. And of course, the second part, which is the skill development, motivational trainings, and mentoring by connecting various organizations, the governments, the industries, the ministries, and several countries. And I think that being a catalyst and contributing and collaborating with all of these organizations, I can work on my mission to create 1 million entrepreneurs in my lifetime. And that's what I'm working already on. And the third vertical which I'm excited about is the solar power system. And you know that the renewable power solution is the demand of the time. And you know, this time across the globe and even India is working very hard to move the resources from the fossil fuels to the renewable power, like solar power, like wind power or other powers. I'm having a deep understanding and knowledge about the industrial battery and solar power system. So this is one of the most important vertical where I want to work upon. And yes, soon I want to launch my second and third book as well. And apart from that, I want to work on a podcast for another big series which is very much beneficial for the country. This is about my future goals in India, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Vinod. Thank you for completing this great podcast series consistently despite several scheduling challenges. I believe you made it possible to collaborate mentors across India and record their interviews, edited those, broadcasted on time, every time without fail, on all the platforms like Apple, Google, Spotify, and Amazon. It was my honor and privilege to be the sponsor of this great podcast series supported by NITI Aayog, Government of India, and would like to wish all the partner and listeners a great health and wealth ahead to make India truly Atmanirbhar and financial powerhouse globally.
And thank you very much, Rakesh, once again for hosting all these 50 episodes. And I'm really thankful again to the NITI Aayog, to the mission director, to the AM team, to the regional mentors, to the regional teacher of change, to the teachers and parents and students and everyone. Thank you very much. And this is a grand episode, and we are at the verge of closing. One important announcement I want to make at this time, that these all podcasts which are right now available on Apple, Google, everywhere, will be for a limited time. So I would request if you can download those episodes, that would be with you for forever. However, I will try to upload all these 50 episodes on my YouTube channel, but it's going to take little time. So this is one of the important announcements I want to make. Thank you very much, and wish you great luck, wish you good luck. See you again in a new series, new podcast. So bye for now.
Appreciate your time to join this week episode. We hope that you have enjoyed the knowledge and content. We would like to convey our sincere thanks to NITI Aayog, AIM team, and all the sponsors. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, rate, and review. And you can also share it with others on your social media and WhatsApp groups. This show is available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and you can choose your favorite channel. To catch all the latest podcasts from Mr. Vinod Tiwari, you can follow him on Instagram at I am Vinod Tiwari. Have a pleasant evening.